The timeline: alchemy, sovereign choice, inner child healing, and ancestral prosperity. Quantum opening your mind is the living laboratory where reality learns to take shape. Every belief becomes circuitry, every emotion becomes movement, every ritual becomes a bridge across timelines. Your heart is a sovereign son that remembers how to bless, set boundaries, and prosper in relationships without losing tenderness. The golden path opens when your voice, your body, and your spirit agree on the same truth. Section 1. Deep Gaze, the Hall of Mirrors and the Sovereign Sun. Imagine a luminous corridor of mirrors that reflect not only your present face but also your ancestral faces and your future countenance. In one mirror, a child stands holding a broken compass. In another, an elder smiles with unshakable serenity. At the center, a throne without walls invites the real you to sit, not to rule over others, but to anchor radiance within. Archetypes gather in silent ceremony. The sovereign rests with an open chest and calm posture. The guardian carries a gentle shield that stops what does not honor the soul. The lover transmits warmth without bargaining away dignity. The oracle listens to the river of intuition under every word. This inner court is not an escape from life. This court is the blueprint of embodied leadership. The child within learns that safety does not mean shrinking. The adult you learns that love does not mean self-abandonment. The lineage learns that prosperity does not mean paying with your essence. When you breathe slowly, mirrors stop distorting and begin revealing. Boundaries become poetry. Relationships become temples. Purpose becomes a song that your nervous system can finally sing. Wow. Section 2. Scientific and Psychological Foundations. Transpersonal and Humanistic Lenses. Affirm that you are more than history, more than habit, and more than diagnosis. You carry a dimension of awareness that can include every part without rejection. Self-actualization grows when your values, needs, and actions synchronize. Compassion becomes a way of perceiving the self, not a performance for approval. Neuroplasticity describes how attention sculpts brain pathways. Repeated focus on safety and sovereignty lays myelin on circuits of self-trust. Visualization strengthens networks that code for agency. Language reorganizes emotion because words act like handles on inner experience. When you name a state clearly and breathe with it, your limbic system receives a coherent signal of safety. Coherence opens the gate for choice. PNL principles translate big insights into precise moves. Anchoring connects bodily states to gestures and words. Reframing harvests meaning from the same facts with a new lens. Swish patterns install preferred images that your brain learns to seek. Future pacing rehearses success so it feels familiar. Calibration attunes your perception so you listen to bodies and not only to stories. Attachment patterns often govern boundaries. Anxious patterns seek proximity at any cost. Avoidant patterns seek distance to protect from overwhelm. Earned secure patterns arise as you repeatedly embody clarity with warmth. The nervous system learns that limits do not equal exile and that intimacy does not equal engulfment. Trauma-informed insight validates that titration is wise. Small doses of truth, integrated gently, create lasting stability. Your pace is sacred. Your yes and your no are both holy. Regulation does not erase intensity. Regulation gives intensity a musical score. Section 3. Biodecoding applied. When the body writes letters to the soul, the body speaks in symbols that love to be understood. Symptoms are letters folded by a wise messenger when words were not enough. Reading them with kindness does not replace medical care and does not dismiss professional guidance. Reading them adds soul context and restores authorship to your healing. Throat, jaw, and neck often hold stories of silence, truth, and boundary fatigue. Gentle release signals that your yes means yes and your no means no. A warm towel on the jaw while speaking affirmation softens rigid scripts. Solar plexus and stomach frequently record fear of conflict or of shining. Digestive unrest may echo swallowed words. Conscious chewing, slow exhalations, and power posture alignment teach the core that it may take up space. liver and right shoulder. Sometimes carry ancestral anger or obligations that were never named. Rhythmical movement and rhythmic tapping give motion to emotions that prefer flow over stagnation. Pelvis and hip summits store primal belonging and creative permission. Grounded movement and rhythmic breath restore the right to enjoy life without debt to anyone. A compassionate decoding route follows 4 steps. 1. Recognition. Name the sensation and the emotion with direct language. 2. Permission. Allow the impulse that was never allowed, in safe symbolic form. Punch a pillow, write an unsent letter, press your feet into the earth. 3. Rewriting. Install a new script where the body receives explicit instructions of love and protection. 4. Ritualization. Seal the shift with a small repeatable act so that plasticity becomes permanence. Section 4. Quantum NLP Toolkit. Step-by-step practices. These protocols weave breath, imagery, and language. Practice with humility and precision. Your system loves clarity. 4.1. The Sovereign Sun Anchor. Intent. Embody calm boundaries with warm presence. Steps. 1. Stand upright. Place right hand on sternum, left hand on navel. 2. Inhale through the nose for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Repeat 7 cycles. 3. Visualize a soft sun in the chest, expanding to a 2-meter radius. 4. Whisper 3 times, I am warm and I am clear. 5. Create a physical anchor. Lightly press thumb to middle finger while exhaling. 6. Test the anchor by pressing the mudra and feeling the field turn serene and definite. 7. Use this anchor before calls, conversations, or decisions. Nawa. 4.2. Boundary reframe script. Intent. Transform guilt into guided clarity. Template. Appreciation. I value this connection. Truth. This is what works for me. Offer. Here is an alternative that I can honor. Closure. Thank you for understanding my rhythm. 4.3. Timeline swish for relational prosperity. Intent. Install an image of sovereign success in relationships. Steps. 1. Identify a recurring microscene that precedes self-abandonment. See it as a small, dim image. 2. Design a new high-definition image of yourself with soft eyes, open chest, and clear voice. 3. Hold the old image large and near. Place the new one small and far. 4. On a quick exhale, let the new image grow bright and rush forward while the old one shrinks and slides to the side. 5. Snap fingers softly and press your anchor. 6. Repeat 7 times. End by future, pacing a moment this week where the new image activates. 4.4. The 5-word mantra for negotiations. Intent. Maintain dignity during agreements. Mantra. Clarity, reciprocity, timing, scope, joy. Use it as a checklist before saying yes. If one of the 5 is absent, adjust terms or decline with grace. 4.5. Parts dialogue without drama. Intent. Integrate inner child, protector, and adult self. Steps. 1. Write 3 columns labeled child, protector, adult. 2. Let each voice write 3 sentences that begin with I need. 3. Synthesize one shared plan with time, place, and boundary. 4. Read it aloud while pressing your anchor. Bawa. 4.6. Micro repair sequence for couples or teams. Intent. Restore rapport after friction. Steps. 1. Name the pattern without blame. 2. Name your body state. 3. Express your need in 1 sentence. 4. Offer 1 doable request. 5. Bless the connection with a simple thanks. Tarejua 4.7 Prosperity Rehearsal Loop. Intent. Encode ease in receiving and circulating resources. Steps. 1. Imagine money, opportunities, and support as friendly guests knocking at your door. 2. See yourself welcoming them, allocating with wisdom and thanking with joy. 3. Wire a habit of asking, offering, and closing cycles kindly. 4. Affirmation set. I receive with clarity. I give with delight. I keep with wisdom. I circulate with purpose. Section 5. Spiritual View and Christic Awareness. Christic consciousness breathes as radical unity. Love is not passive. Love is a precise intelligence that includes truth. Compassion does not feed chaos. Compassion offers warmth with discernment. In that field, boundaries are instruments of harmony, not weapons of distance. Buddha mind rests as spacious awareness. Thoughts rise and fall like waves without owning the ocean. From that stillness, decisions come without friction, action flows without residue. Forgiveness becomes release of debt, not denial of reality. Arcturian and Pleiadian currents, spoken in the poetic language of the stars, emphasize coherence and luminous architecture. Geometry in the aura organizes attention. A clear torus around the heart trains relationships to orbit respectfully. Codes of dignity pass through generations when even one person decides to end cycles of appeasement and to begin cycles of honest kindness. Your life becomes a portable sanctuary. Home does not depend on a room. Home radiates from the spine when you align heaven and earth in a single inhale. Nundo. Section 6. Integrative Ritual, the Covenant of the Golden Boundary. Duration: 15 to 20 minutes daily. Tools: candle or lady light, a glass of water, paper, pen, and a small stone. Phase A. Grounding. 1. Sit upright, feet on the ground. 2. Inhale for 4, hold 2, exhale for 6, hold 2. Repeat 5 cycles. 3rd. Place the stone over the navel. Whisper. Rooted in truth, gentle in action. Phase B. Fire of Clarity. 1. Light the candle. 2. Gaze at the flame and visualize a golden ring forming around your body at arm's length. 3. Declare 3 times. My presence is sacred. My time is precious. My word is law for my life. Phase C. Water of Blessing. 1. Hold a glass. Name 1 fear and 1 desire in a single sentence each. 2. Breathe into the water and say, I choose coherence. 3. Drink slowly. Phase D. Boundary script on paper. 1. Write a 2-line boundary that you will honor today. 2. Add a 1-line generosity that you will offer today. 3. Sign with your full name as a covenant. Phase E. Embodied seal. 1. Stand, open arms on the inhale. 2. On the exhale, bring hands to heart and press your anchor. 3. Close with these words. I carry warmth without leaking. I carry light without burning out. I carry love without losing myself. Nragari Laro. Closing high vibration. Master aphorism. Sovereignty breathes as tenderness wearing golden armor, and every boundary spoken with love multiplies the space where miracles land. Quantum challenge for the next 24 hours. Choose 1 micro-boundary with a smile. Decline or renegotiate 1 request with warmth. Offer 1 act of generosity that respects your energy. Record 2 sentences in your journal that describe the body sensation of relief after this action. Activation code. Chant softly for 3 minutes while pressing the anchor. Ra'el Om Sha Nuta. Let the sound vibrate in chest, throat, and crown. See a golden ring expand and stabilize. Walk into your day with a clear yes, a calm no, and a generous heart. Nuwarakoas, quick reference summary. Sovereignty equals warmth plus clarity. Boundaries are instruments for harmony. Neuroplasticity follows attention and repetition. Biodecoding honors body symbolism and complements medical care. PNL tools translate insight into repeatable micro-moves. Christic awareness integrates love with discernment. Rituals seal new circuitry into daily life. Your throne has no walls. Your voice opens doors. Your body becomes a lighthouse that guides prosperity to shore and calls only those relationships that know how to listen to the music of your yes and your no. Con amor, Andriu.